The old-fashioned is more than a cocktail. It's America's original. The process begins not with a shaker or a frantic pour, but with a quiet, deliberate act of creation. It is a ritual as much as a recipe. 2 or 3 dashes of Angostura, a simple trinity of sweet, bitter, and aromatic wonder. You're not attacking, you're persuading. To understand the old-fashioned, you have to travel back in time. We're going to the early 1800s. The word cocktail was just finding its footing. The first printed definition, from 1806, described it simply: a concoction of spirits, sugar, water, and bitters. A straightforward drink for straightforward people, a morning bracer, an evening settler. Walk into a saloon, ask for a bittered sling, or an old-fashioned whiskey cocktail. As the 19th century wore on, bartenders got creative. They began adding dashes, curacao, absinthe, fancy syrups, other newfangled ingredients. Some purists longed for simpler times. They'd ask for a whiskey cocktail made the old-fashioned way. The name stuck, a preservation, not an invention. Then came the dark days of Prohibition in the 1920s. Quality fell. The good stuff was scarce. Bathtub gin and rot-gut whiskey needed masking. Bartenders began to muddle fruit. Oranges, cherries, even pineapple. This muddled, fruity old-fashioned became common. For purists, it was a corruption. The modern Renaissance came courtesy of a brooding ad man. Don Draper ordered and made an old-fashioned on Mad Men. He made it with quiet confidence, a symbol of classic taste. The show reframed the drink as timeless sophistication. Bars saw a surge in orders. The old-fashioned shed its fruit salad and returned to spirit-forward roots. It became king once more. Making a truly great old-fashioned at home is not just possible, it's one of life's simple, rewarding pleasures. It doesn't require a lot of fancy equipment or bartending acrobatics. All it takes is a few good ingredients and a little bit of care. Place 1 sugar cube at the bottom of your rocks glass. If you don't have cubes, a teaspoon of loose sugar, or a 1/4 ounce of rich, simple syrup. 2 parts sugar to 1 part water. Now, grab your Angostura Bitters. Dash the bitters directly onto the sugar cube 2 or 3 times. If you're using simple syrup, add the bitters directly to the syrup in the glass. Add a very small splash of water, about a teaspoon's worth. Now it's time to muddle. Take your muddler and gently press down on the sugar cube, grinding it into a paste. You want a slightly gritty, aromatic slurry at the bottom of the glass. Place a large ice cube or sphere into the glass. The bigger and clearer, the better. Now, measure out 2 ounces of your favorite bourbon or rye whiskey. Pour it slowly over the ice. Take your bar spoon and stir gently for about 15 to 20 seconds. This is not about vigorous mixing. It's about chilling, combining, and perfect dilution. Your old-fashioned is now ready for its final flourish. Rub the peel around the rim, then drop it into the drink. It sits there, a picture of simple elegance, a testament to the idea that you don't need a dozen ingredients to create something truly profound. It's a drink that commands respect. While the classic whiskey old-fashioned reigns supreme, its fundamental formula, spirit, sugar, bitters, water, invites interpretation. One of the most popular modern variations is the Oaxaca old-fashioned. It swaps whiskey for a split base of tequila and mezcal. The tequila provides a familiar agave sweetness, while the mezcal introduces a smoky, earthy complexity. Paired with agave nectar and Angostura bitters, it's familiar and thrillingly new. Another fantastic interpretation is the rum old-fashioned. Using a good, aged, dark rum in place of whiskey transforms the cocktail into something rich, funky, and tropical. Its molasses and brown sugar notes pair beautifully with bitters and sugar. Some variations even call for different bitters, like orange bitters or chocolate bitters. For those who enjoy a bit of theater, the smoked old-fashioned is a modern bar staple. After the cocktail is mixed, it's placed under a glass dome and smoke is piped in. The drink sits in the smoke for a minute, absorbing aromatic flavors. The smoky aroma hits you before the first sip, enhancing oak and char. Experimentation doesn't have to stop with the base spirit. You can trade sugars and bitters to suit your palate. The old-fashioned is a canvas, and these variations show how beautifully it can be painted with different colors and flavors. The difference between a good old-fashioned and a great one often lies in the details. Let's start with the most overlooked ingredient: ice. Use the largest, clearest cube or sphere you can. It chills without over-diluting. Master the garnish. Express a wide swath of orange peel over the drink, then rub the peel along the rim before dropping it in. Stir gently for 15 to 20 seconds until the glass grows frosty and cold. Simple, bold, timeless. The old-fashioned is where cocktail history begins. As long as there are people who appreciate a well-made drink, a good story, and a moment of simple, unadorned pleasure, the old-fashioned will endure. Timeless in a tumbler.